Good morning, everybody. It is moving day today. I am exhausted. I am so tired. We basically stayed up until I think it was like half two last night packing still. We did the entire kitchen. There's just like a couple of bits left. I think there's like one pan and the food processor, and that's about it. This morning we are off to get a van to try and take all of the big stuff up to the new house. I'm not looking forward to it. I spent all of the beginning of yesterday filming and editing. I edited for hours, then I filmed for hours, and then Nick came home and we packed for hours. So I didn't stop yesterday from about 10 onwards until 2 o'clock in the morning. And now we've woken up and it's time to move stuff, and I just am so tired. If you don't live in the UK, if you live in like the US, it's quite customary to have an aircon unit in your house. In the UK it's really not. Only when I film I can't have windows open, so I always have an aircon unit to keep the room cool. And the aircon unit weighs a freaking ton. It's so heavy, it's unbelievable. I don't know what is inside that unit, but it's so heavy. And when we moved in, my brother helped Nick take it up the stairs and it seemed pretty okay. I can't even like lift half of that, so we've got to try and get that down the stairs, which not only is it difficult to carry because it's heavy, it's the most awkward thing to carry because the handle that you hold it with is just a dip. It's not an actual handle, so you're not really gripping it, it's on the tip of your fingers. So not looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to film because we're just going to be moving and moving, but I will try and film as much as possible. Very cute.
Why?
Just the way that you're leaning around the camera like this with your little mouth hanging open.
I can do this. It's really wonky.
Maybe.
Couldn't figure it out.
I realised. Okay, we are driving to, well, I am driving to the van hire because Nick's going to jump in the van and drive home. Yeah, just going to get a van. That was my update. Was there anything you want to add?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too actually. We don't have any food. We've got eggs and that's it really.
I don't want eggs.
Should we find some bread?
Should we get pizza?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
No. I think this is going to be our van. It looks big enough. Fingers crossed. Also, freaking beautiful day. I'm very happy. We did have a moment last night where we were like, what if it rains? What if we're moving everything in the rain and all the cardboard boxes are getting wet? But fingers crossed it stays good. It's sunny at the minute, so we can only hope for the best. But yeah, Nick's just gone in to get the keys to the van, and then the rest of the day will be carrying heavy stuff. But at least I get a workout in. It'll be up and down 2 flights of stairs, carrying heavy items. Oh my freaking goodness. We've just done the aircon. Item number 1. I'm dying inside. That was so hard to carry. We had to carry it from the bottom like this. I don't know why I'm showing you, I know you don't care. But we had to carry it from the bottom like this. And Nick went down the stairs first, which meant that I was walking down the stairs like this. So it was basically one giant squat the entire way down 2 flights of stairs. My legs are killing me and I'm so out of breath. I'm also already unfit, so this is more than a workout for me. Really wish we had removal men because I'm full of regrets. Also, my parents offered to come and help and I was like, no, like don't make the drive all the way here because there's not that much left to do. Really wish my parents had come. Really wish I'd taken them up on that offer because, wow. Look at the state of my bed where I fake tan. That is terrible. That's it. That's not even coming off the bottom of the bed.
Where do you put it though? Just lash it.
So this is a mattress bag that we're going to attempt to vacuum pack our mattress in. Wow, this is really big. Uh-oh. This is huge. I'm just thinking if we do it this way, then we can try and slide it on just while the bed's on there.
Let me just make this coffee.
How do you open this thing? Jasmine's confused. Oh! Yeah, there's the opening. Can we just take a day off now? I don't want to do any more. I think I'm done. Just try not to rip it though. If we rip it, it's going to be ruined. Yeah, but then that's going to fall off the bed. That's the one. Push! And then pull.
now what do we do?
One more push, I think. Oh, that's nicely in there. Right. Mattress is in the bag, and we've just spent, we bought these straps to wrap it in, to hold it tight. And we've just spent a good 20 minutes learning how they work. So, time wasted, but we're now gonna cut a hole in this and try and vacuum pack it. It is not a vacuum bag, but people online said it works because I couldn't find a vacuum bag for a king size bed. I'm sure they exist, couldn't find one, so.
Do you want to push this on the bed a bit?
Yep, right.
Ready?
Not really.
Hang on, we need a bit of tape ready, don't we?
Try and roll it.
It's not going to roll.
It's gonna roll. Okay.
Pull it back.
I can't.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Why not? Right, that took us freaking an hour and nothing. Hello. We are in the van, if you couldn't tell. I am a mile and a half away from Nicholas. He's over there.
Hey.
But if I sit here, I'll basically be sitting on his lap, so I thought I'd sit in this seat. Lots of space for me to move around.
Here we go.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
I forgot about the handbrake before as well.
Okay, Nick, I'm scared.
Do you want to back me out?
No. So, because it's a Saturday, the estate agents is only open until 4 and it's over an hour drive away. So we didn't want to drive that hour, pick up the keys and then come back without a van full of stuff. So we've just had to get what we can in the back of the van and just drive up with it and hope for the best. But it is not packed out. Like, the back of the van is not full at all. Gentle, Nick, gentle, too fast, too fast. So we haven't packed the van tightly because there's not as much in there as we could get in there, which makes going round corners really worrying because things could just fall. We've tried to stuff some things, like there's a few boxes with cushions between them, but this is not great and I don't like this at all. This thing is huge. Nick is a very, very good driver. Oh, Nick is a very, very good driver, but at the same time, this van is pretty huge and it's pretty full of stuff. So, fingers crossed. Okay, we have arrived at our new home. This is gonna be our living room with a little bay window, which is very, very cute. And then down the corridor, you have the kitchen. Okay, wait, actually, let me get my tripod. And we'll set you up so you can see some unpacking fun. Good boy.
You can get inside.
Huh?
You can get inside.
Okay.
Hey!
There is a chance we won't touch it. Did.
Good, yeah, that's done.
Go in there. That's the one.
Right.
Okay.
It was switched to like hot water and radiator, but all the way
Back.
No.
My back is killing me. Oh god. My back. Oh my god. My back is actually dying.
Actually. Right. Upstairs we go.
We're not going up the stairs now.
You
surely.
sure?
No, let's put it over there. We're not doing that today. No thank you. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Wow, this is much easier. Yeah, if you're ready to lift? Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yep.
Should we get it done first, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe close the van. Oh my gosh. Okay, the only thing left in the van is the aircon and the bed. So it's taken us about 20 minutes to pretty much empty that van, hasn't it?
Yeah.
About 20 minutes. It took us 3 hours to fill it.
Up and down stairs for 3 hours.
3 hours to fill it because of these going round stairs and the aircon on the stairs, and oh my goodness. So, blooming heck. So this is our living room. Behind where you're set up, there's a bay window, which is amazing, and look at the sunshine coming through, it's very nice. But we don't know where to have the sofa, because the sofa would fit this way, and we could have the TV in the little bay area, then the TV might get too hot, but I would be able to film against this wall, which would be quite nice. But these are all the TV sockets, so it makes sense for the TV to go here and the chair to go here. So the sofa kind of has to go this side, so the TV's there and also the chaise comes out this way. But I would rather sit this side of the room so that I can see people going in and out the door. Like, I don't want my back to the door. That's bad, what's it called?
Feng shui.
Feng shui. That's bad feng shui. Let's get the sofa in here. You take that end. You take the heavy end. Yeah, just slowly. I think we're done. Yeah. That was not hard.
So, it is going to be quite close, but...
It's very close. The TV is going to be right in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Blimey. This, here, let me show them. This, can you see this massive stain? That's a watermark because our sofa is so gross that a little bit of water just made a mud residue. So we need to sort that out. It's kind of disgusting and I apologise, but you know. Oh, I haven't sat down all day.
How saw you?
I haven't sat down all day.
Send it to me more.
Yeah. Because this house is carpeted and I've got my shoes on, I'm having to crawl. When we build our house, or when we get a house, it will all be wood flooring. I will not be crawling down corridors because I've got shoes on. Yeah? Put it down. Have you not got it? No. Oh, that was a squat and a half. I felt that.
I felt like a great lunge on the hill there.
We have a garage, Nick. We've got a garage. A noisy garage. Pull my neck. We're so close to being unloaded. I'm so happy.
God.
Okay, we are going to attempt to get our mattress up the stairs. Wish us luck and don't laugh. And it's extremely heavy. And it's just floppy. I think if all that weight was in something, you could pick it up, but it's just floppy. We'll see how it goes. We're coming! Okay.
Oh, let's get it all spicy. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold
It's
it.
gonna just slip at any point.
Yeah, you need to.
Like for the mountain climbers. How'd you feel? We did it. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, it's bad. How you feeling?
Wait.
Tired?
I'm alright, you know.
I'm tired. We got ourselves
It's not the house we
house.
want yet, but it'll do us.
We've got a house.
We get-
Kind of,
We'll
not
give it a
really.
drive back.
Yeah. I might sleep in the car on the way home. Can we just stop now?
No.
Please, can we stop now?
We can, but then we won't get anything out by Sunday. Oh, what's this?
We've just moved everything from the van into the house. We're now going to drive home and then we don't know what we're doing. There are three options that I can think of. We can either pack another van, drive it up and back tonight, but that would be a very, very late night. We can pack a van, drive it up and sleep here tonight, which I don't really want to do. Or we can pack the van and leave it overnight and then first thing tomorrow morning, drive up, drop it off, come back and do 1/3 van. We're not 100% sure, but that's the plan. Okay, we are back at the apartment. We basically drove home, dropped the van down into the parking space, got into my car, drove into town and went for dinner. We had Osaka, which we've never had before, and it was really, really yummy. Similar to Wagamama, if you've ever had it. Japanese food, really good. Come home. I'm struggling to do very small tasks. My body aches everywhere. We worked it out and basically we did like, I think 6 hours solid of exercise today, just carrying things up and down the stairs, moving in, like everything. And it was a lot. And if you didn't know, I'm pretty unfit. So for me, that's intense. My body aches and we were packing yesterday as well. So just already my body ached. Now I'm finding it hard to just even bend down. My back hurts, which isn't very good. We've made up a little airbed just gone 8:30, I think, and we're gonna have a nap. The nap did not go to plan. It was horrific. This airbed, and I've looked it up since on Google, all airbeds, if the room is cold, the airbed is freezing. And Nick was absolutely fine. Like, even when I said, do you feel cold? He was like, no, I'm fine. I woke up so cold. Like, my whole side of my body was like ice.
Still moaning.
Yes, I'm still moaning. I'm explaining my story. I just rolled over and had a nice little cry with Nick. I was like, I'm so stressed and I'm so cold and my body hurts so much. Feel better now. We now have to try and sort out the rest of the flat. I just want to get everything into boxes. I don't even care at this point. I just want to put it all into boxes and just get it down to the van so that we can go to bed because I'm tired. So I don't even know how I'm going to get to sleep tonight because this is just tragic.
We could just book a hotel. Lastminute.com.
Can we book a hotel?
Should we get one?
No, that's a lot of money for
Well,
nothing.